P-P-P-Love, time to bring the bass bird.
Swear I'm going big like a lineman. She want bring the limes in. She wanna pull up to the crib, we can't dine in. Up right away, couldn't even get a vine in. Straight with the money, we aligned in. Tell me how they broke, tryna chime in. Jesus watching over, he in diamonds. He the only reason why I do not get violent. Ay, cause he gave me patience. Ay, swear that all makes sense. Ay, when you making bands, can make friends. Cause I know they tryna shit like Ray-Bans. Got a bad little shorty wasting. And I own it, I ain't gotta pay rent. Ay, I know we the ones that ain't them. Put both hands together and I'm saying amen. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going bigger. Postmates, how I deliver. My game too cold, made it shiver. But I'm still a hot boy, cool it down, let it simmer. Hey, see him mad, got him bitter. Can't stop the shine with a dimmer. Only what I give her, and she love to call me baby, but I do not need a sitter. See me dip, yeah, I'm saucing. People at the bank see me often. Let the money run, it's a faucet. She gave me the that's a boss it. Took over the game, now we all in. I was down in the chips, then went all in. Throwing up the game, ain't no vomit. Make my mama stop working, that's the promise. Going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm
P-P-P-Love, time to bring the bass bird.
Yeah. One up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music, they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. And I've been magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need lavish. Tell my
You
son
said
I'm
what?
loving for him, I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams
I cannot hear you. You lagging like a motherfucker. Yeah, but this is me. Yeah, where you at? Let me know when you're ready to press X. You're lagging, bro. I think he said press X, so I'm gonna press X. Damn, I can't even hear you rage with your fucked up mic. You're lagging and shit, sound like a fucking robot. Well, I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. I can barely hear you. I heard that, but you still sound like a robot.
All right, Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Detroit Lions and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Turn my TV down.
Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Hold up. I'm about to pause. Don't unpause it. Give me a second. Alright, bro, my bad. I had to try to sell these fucking dogs. All he did was speak Spanish, so I had to call my friend to translate. Alright, we can go. Let's go. My bad. I didn't know he was coming that soon. I wouldn't have started the game. Siberian Husky. Oh, Juice, you in here? No, the mom's a small husky, the dad's a big husky. You know what I'm saying?
They begin with a carry for Powell. He'll be
block,
dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll try to left side. It's Powell. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll make it 3rd down.
I got you. Check 99. Check alert. Check 31. Check 31. I got it.
From the gun, it's Allen. And that will be incomplete.
Well, one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Going for it on 4th down. Allen.
Catch that shit, nigga. Nigga, you Odell Beckham. What the fuck are you doing?
A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game.
There's an echo. Whose echo is that?
Bravo! 52! 52! Hey, come on out here. Come get that. Come get some.
A first carry for Leonard Fournette.
Nigga, what the fuck?
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets
Where was
it
the
down
face
to 5.
mask?
Well, we
nigga, is his face in his chest now or what? Like, what the fuck?
I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Leonard Fournette, his first touchdown of the new season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go-around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in.
This nigga's jukebox don't work.
Creeping into the NFL game.
I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Right there. Right there. 5 wide. Alert. Check. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Hey, tight. Hey, Charlie. You gonna see me in your nightmares. Check your hot read.
Throwing is Allen on third. Taking a shot for Samuel. This is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Curtis Samuel, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. That's an early touchdown grab for last week's NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was so electric, and they talked about it all week long. Have to try to contain him.
And now for him, being able to focus on the task at hand and not just immediately assume that last week it totally carries over, but you got to like the start that he has, showing those great hands.
Yeah, and he has pass lead to lead.
So only even at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded a few
you get
yards
like an
into the
extra
end
10, 15 yards.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
That's bazooka when it's activated. Pass lead elite. It's some. I guess that's the ability version of it. I don't know.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Play fake. Mayfield looking for Campbell downfield.
Pick that. What the fuck is you doing?
Intercepted. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down.
Man, that's what I'm saying. I thought he was going to take it because I missed the fuck out of it.
They discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
On second down, here's Fournette. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position. Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play,
he's got a
man complete.
That was a dot.
That one goes for 29 yards
Can't
on
even be
3rd
mad at
down.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Good. 220. 52 the mic. Watch the run. They're running it. Hey, alert. Up. Hey, Foxtrot. Protein spill.
Mayfield now from the 50. He'll set up the screen to Fournette.
Why it sound like a hit stick,
Give him
but
5
he's
on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Damn,
working out of the gun, Mayfield. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. Gay's kick is good. And Charles, when you start talking about NFL kickers that have hit from 62 or further, it's a pretty short list, isn't it?
That it is, but how about the trust by a head coach to even let your kicker try from that range? That's really showing a lot of faith that he can get the job done.
Yeah, faith and guts. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. To throw again on second down. Allen. It's caught by OBJ. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll try to left side. Powell. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
Let's go, defense. Let's get middle. Hey, home.
Hey, orbit.
From the 44, Allen. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that
ain't no pass.
Incomplete.
Okay.
Good effort there, trying to take
this
a
nigga
shot.
was pulling his fucking arm. All right.
A lot of contact there,
hold
but there was
hands
no way
into
it
the
appeared
end
that he was
zone.
going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an
Looking
ex-defensive
for
back,
it, like, look
you
at
love
him.
it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Motion. 56. Check.
Five.
He's crashing. He's checking. Alert. Check 13. Check 13.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. He finds Beckham.
Wow,
Well, the 2 men
this
come
nigga.
together, and it's incomplete.
You fall down like a
Excellent work
bitch.
defensively brings up 4th down. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game, because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
54.
Go.
They do go for it. Here's Allen taking a shot for Samuel. And this is taken in at the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Curtis Samuel with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front. Point after, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Run. Hey, alert 3.
Here's Mayfield. And lucky
Where's
to get
the
away with
pick?
one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
It's been my observation. There's been a
went
nice
right
play
into his
calling
fucking hand.
defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. A 2nd down throw for Mayfield. Flushed out right. He's going to let this go deep. And this is
All right, bro. Y'all just gonna watch this nigga.
Touchdown, Detroit. Calvin Ridley, his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
You see him just watch the nigga just get open and
once
shit.
again going to retake the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now 17-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Hey, can anybody hear this nigga? Or does this nigga sound like static to everybody? You can hear him? Like clear as day? Nigga, he sounds straight robotic to where I'm at.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match at a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Now an open man, that's the tight end Gesicki. It's
I
complete.
deserve that
Big
shit
pick
after
up
all
there
them
for the Eagles' first
possession
down,
catches I
18
didn't
yards.
they didn't fucking fall down.
I know I spend a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54 Mike. Hey, watch the screen.
Hey, wahoo!
Watch the screen. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see
finna rob me
his
and give it
caliber
to
let
you.
it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down.
Fucked up.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
You must be getting tired of seeing me. Motion. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. I'm going to come back to you.
Regular.
He's checking.
To throw again. Allen. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
What the fuck are you doing, bro?
Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
You a dumb
so they will accept the penalty
like,
and move forward. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
55 mark, guys, 55. Here we go, here we go. Here we go.
Mayfield now. Gets this to his running back. That's Jalen Samuels. The end result, 21 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Looking for Campbell downfield. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
They start this with a run for Powell. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
They didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage.
Kill.
Recon, 152 fighter.
Hey, turn it out.
56.
Right there.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Allen. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
And there was a good opportunity that just went awry there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Get in the weight room.
Hey, Delta.
Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey, come on, no. Hey, watch this. Check.
Now Allen operating from the gun. It's caught. Beckham. And he'll be brought down shy of the first down marker at the 11. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend.
I can't hear you, bro.
Stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Run. Hey, Haywood. X3. 218. Chop.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away. Throw it over the sideline. Don't try.
He's got his man. It's caught from now. Darren Waller, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Now, right now, under 100 yards of total offense. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Right there.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Motion, 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 motion. Hey,
Bravo!
put your hands on him. Get hands on motion, man. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Hey, tight. Bang, bang, bang.
And here's Allen throwing again. He finds his target, Beckham. And he'll be taken down all the way inside Detroit's 20. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Kill. Shift.
Allen now from the gun, he'll throw. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Allen going to throw. Allen hit. He lost the football. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well outside the left upright. And this score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over at the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield, but that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Kill. Watch the safety creep. Alert. Hey, Charlie. He's coming, double up. Cut.
On second down, Mayfield again. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Bernardrick McKinney, the linebacker, picks it. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10.
19.
24-yard line.
Alert. Let's go, D. Let's go. Greystone, travel.
On first down, it's Powell. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
They go again with Powell. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
They'll run on first down. Powell. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And now they'll throw with Allen. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. Allen going to try and throw on third down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Odell Beckham, his first touchdown of the new season. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. The extra point splits the uprights, and that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
25, check 25, check 25. He's coming. King. 61, matchbox lights.
Trying to get the run game going. This is Fournette. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Regular. Switch. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Regular. Smooth.
Mayfield off the play fake. Looking for Campbell downfield. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Detroit. Paris Campbell, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
Hey, exit.
Man, I got you.
Middle.
Allen will try again on second down. No, he almost had it. Already with one interception, just missing his second there.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Pass 85. Hey, Echo. 54. Mike, 54. Here we go. Check. 5 wide. Nickel. Check, go get him.
They're going to try and throw. Taking a shot for Samuel. And this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Get wide. Show alert 33. Alert 33. What's that?
Mayfield to throw it. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 15 yards for the Lions there on a 1st down. Mayfield now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Darren Waller. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Gay is on for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Get ready. They're on 25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be a...
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Here's Powell. And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
Tupper!
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Taken from just outside the 30. Oh, shifty.
Whoa.
Might have needed just one more block as it stands, 37-yard return. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
We want it. Come to my world. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it. Back, back, back. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Hey, point it right, point it right, point it right. Hey, box drop, box drop.
Now Leonard Fournette. Broken tackle. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Leonard Fournette, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Right there. Right there. 54. Stop. 54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch. Hey, seam 6. Seam 6. Get this. Alert 3. Alert 3. Chest. Alert. Hey, orbit. Hey, 1-7. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. You ain't got that.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Everson Griffin on the sack, taken to the 4th round back in 2010. What a steal.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. And incomplete, a disappointing drop there defensively by the rookie. And now 4th down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Here's Allen to throw it. Taking a shot for Samuel. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked picked off by Tony Jefferson. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Count them now, 6 interceptions between last week and this week. Now, the 3 picks last week helped them to a win. They're in the driver's seat once more.
And they're the ones that are doing all the leading, aren't they? Right? The 3 interceptions last week, that led to a victory. 3 interceptions so far in this game, that has them out in front. We often think of the offense driving things. In this case, it's the defense, not just holding teams, but creating big plays for themselves.
Alert, 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 alert. Five.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
Again, it's Fournette. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down.
Go! Check! Hey, alert!
From the gun, Mayfield. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was 3rd and short, okay? They decided to throw the football incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
Here comes the Lions punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line. They decide against going for it on 4th and 1, maybe to the dismay of their offense, but hey, a nice consolation prize down inside the 5.
Nice consolation prize indeed. So maybe the offense is upset, but they showed confidence in their defense by punting it away.
On 1st down, it's Powell. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5. Back around his goal line. Here's Allen. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Powell. And he'll have the first down as he's up to about the 18. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. They run with Powell. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. On 2nd down now, it's Powell. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score.
Alert!
They'll try and get it with Geis. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. Allen now on 1st down. He's going to let it flip-flop, and the defense loses him. It's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Curtis Samuel, 71 yards. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit. Well, yes, that's his third touchdown catch, which is very impressive, but on the scoreboard, they're still struggling.
So safe to say that without him, my goodness, yikes, they are in major league trouble. He's doing his best to try and keep them in the game.
So Allen breaks the huddle, and his guys will go for 2 here. To the air, Allen. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete.
Lions 45, Eagles 27.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Mayfield lost the football, and the Eagles have recovered.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
Check. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
They'll run on first down. Powell. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll run again. Again, it's Powell. It appears they'll be a few inches short, so 9 yards on the gain officially, and it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Who draw closer?
To throw, it's Allen. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Taco Charlton in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. They run for it. Here's Powell. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Good spot on the field to go for it, kind of no man's land as they call it, and it worked out.
Yeah, they call it no man's land because your punter is telling you it's too short. I'm just going to punt it into the end zone. Your field goal kicker might give you a little raised eyebrow, might be too far for the field goal, so it gives you a great chance to go for it. Personally, if you have those tendencies to be aggressive as a head coach, you kind of like this spot because it gives you the decision to go ahead and go for it when you want to anyway.
Right there, 56. I'm here all day. Spot.
Regular.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
On first down, it's Powell. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Pick me up. Here we go. Slam. Hey, alert 3.
Allen now looks to throw. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
You got it. You got it.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Go. Shit.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Check 3. Watch the motion. Check. Motion to backfield.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defense.
They're scoring that many points allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Detroit, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to the...
I just took a L.
Fall to 1-1. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to...